Hi guys, welcome to another Divi theme video. This is Jamie from System22 and webdesignandtechtips.com. Well, we got a bit of fun for you today. Got a little icon there, a little exclamation mark. When I click on it, it's going to drop down into a little notification for us, just telling you about the service. Obviously, you can put a privacy policy there, anything you want. When they click on it again, it's going to disappear back just to the icon. And that's a nice little eye-catching interactive feature to have on your site. Really easy to do, so let's get started. I'm going to enable the visual builder. Once enabled, let's all roll on down, and I'm going to get rid of the row that this is in right here. Okay, let's add a new little row and we'll start from scratch. Little green button to add a row. I'm going to put a single column in my row. Now the first module I'm going to use for this is an icon module. Right there. I'm going to use a little exclamation mark. That'll do nicely. I want mine a little small on that. Let's go over to design. Icon color. I'm going to make mine black and a little bit smaller, perhaps 50 pixels or something like that. Obviously adjust yours how you want it. Alignment wise, I'm going to leave it just there. Everything else, I'm just going to leave exactly like that. Okay, let's save that. Now we've got to create the little notification that we want to pop up. Hit the little dark button to add a new module. I'm going to use a simple text module for mine today. Now write what you want in here. So I'll leave that in there and we'll just drop down. We'll give it a bit of a title. I want to pop this all in the middle. I'm actually going to make that a heading 3. Select it. Make it a heading 3. Obviously, you fix yours how you want to fix yours. Okay, and let's design this a little bit. I'm going to hit the little blue paintbrush. Go straight for my heading 3 there. I'm going to change mine white. It'll disappear onto that white background there, but that's fine. We're going to actually give this whole row a colored background in a minute, so it doesn't matter. And I also want it to be in the middle. And let's do our text. I'm going to do exactly the same thing. It's going to disappear. I want it in the middle. That's okay. It's all still there. Right. Well, we've got our little main elements in there that we actually want to pop up. If I go into this row now and just put a little background behind it, I'm not going to leave it there. I'm just going to put it there so you can see what's going on. And that's what we've got so far, which is fine. Let's put a little bit of padding around here so it's not quite touching the edges there. So in design, I'm going to go down to spacing. Here's padding. I'm going to give it about 30 pixels all around. In fact, on top, I think we're all right there. So let's do left and right, maybe 50 pixels left and right. Just put in the 50, it'll put in the pix, hit the chain, it'll do the opposite side. I think I might like it a little bit more on the bottom. Let's put 50 on the bottom as well. Great. Well, there's what we want to pop up, and there's what we want it to look like. To make this happen, we've got to write a little code. Now, don't panic. I've written it all for you here, and I'll put a link down below where you can download it and just copy and paste it if you want to. We've got a bit of CSS here, which we're going to change the height of the element with, and the background color. At the moment, I'm going to have it set to transparent, so that blue will go away. All you'll see is the icon. We're going to use a pointer cursor. And we've got a transition for the background color and background height. And that's a little long. Let's change that to half a second. And we've got another class expanded, which is going to change our background color to a blue. And it's going to make the height auto. And I've written some script down here that if we give this element an ID of click me, when you click on it, it's going to change the class from its regular class to the expanded, which is going to make the background blue and make it stretch in height. Okay, let's get it done then. I need to take this background away again in our little module there and take that color away from the background here. Great. All I need to do now is add a new module for this code. I'm just going to use a code module on the page here. Little black button to add a new module. There's the code module. I'm going to take the code that I've written over here from the opening style tag to the closing script tag. We've got style tags for the CSS and script tags for the JS. I'm going to copy that, Control C. I'm going to paste it in my little code module here. Fantastic. Now, if we look at this, the thing that we're affecting has to have a CSS class of change elements. So let's copy that. I'll save this. We need to give this to our row because it's the one that we're going to affect. And here's our row right here. Green tab. Going to go in there. Advanced. That was a CSS class. I'm going to put it in the CSS class there. Change element. If I highlight our text here again, we've just given it a class of change element to apply the CSS. Now we need to give it an ID of click me to make the click actually work to change the class there. So I'm going to copy the click me there from the C to the E, no inverted commas. Control C again. I'm going to pop it into there. Okay, let's save our changes now. We'll go down and we'll save the page changes. And exit the Visual Builder. Okay, if we roll down, I can see a problem already. If I just click this, it's going to turn blue and that's going to work. If I click it again, it's going to disappear back. But we've got this content spilling out the bottom of the row here. We don't want to see that at all, apart from when it's expanded. So to fix that, I can go into the row and hide any overflow. That way, when the row is this deep, you're not going to see anything below it. And when it's expanded, you will see it. So let's do that quickly. Enable the Visual Builder. And we'll go back down and we'll go into that code module. Code modules don't take up much real estate. I can get to mine quite easy there. It's popping up. But if you have a problem, hit the little purple button. Left-hand side, little icon there, wireframe view. We can hit that and do everything on the back end. And you can see everything there. There's the icon, there's the text, there's the code. Okay, to get rid of that overflow, we need to go back into the row that we gave the class and the CSS ID to. Going to go over to Advanced. This time we're going to go down to Visibility. Here's Horizontal and Vertical Overflow. I'm going to change them both to Hidden. That should fix that little problem that we had on the front end there. We'll save that. Let's go into that code. And I didn't explain, but if you want to change the colors, initially I've got the background color of this row as transparent. That's why you can just see the icon on its own. And then I've got it changed to blue here. You can put in any colors to start and finishes that you want there. You can use web colors, you can use hex colors, you can use RGBA, whatever works for you. And to adjust the height, we're only seeing the icon at first there. If your icon's bigger or smaller, you can adjust the height of the row right here to decide how much or how little you want to display. And then when it's clicked on, the height is going to go to auto, so it's going to go and take up exactly what it needs. Great. Well, hopefully this should have fixed the problems. We should be good to go. Let's save our changes. Save draft or publish. Exit the Visual Builder. And that's better. Immediately I can see there's no overspill down here or anything. We can't see anything other than the icon itself, which is what we want. When I click on it, it's going to pop out into that little message. Click on it again. Anyway, you don't have to click on the icon because it's actually the row that's triggering this. And it disappears back. And that's a great little interactive feature to have on your site. Really easy to do and worthwhile. I hope you've enjoyed this today and found it useful. If you have, please give it a thumbs up, ring the bell, comment, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Once again, this has been Jamie from System22 and webdesignandtechtips.com. Don't forget, if you have any questions, pop them down below. I'll do my best to answer them for you, or make a little demo video like this. So thanks for watching. Have a great day.